Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel and thanks for logging on. If you enjoy these videos, do me a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel right here at Watchbox Reviews. I would really appreciate it and I promise to update daily. If you like this watch, you can see it and you can purchase it on our website, thewatchbox.com. Today we're discussing one of my favorite watches of all time. This is the late 1990s to early 2000s Zenith Chronomaster triple calendar moon phase, a watch powered by the legendary caliber 410, in this instance 410Z, from the pre-Terinitov era of Zenith, back when a triple calendar, an El Primero movement, and a 40mm steel case were all it took to scintillate and keep the faith with Zenith enthusiasts. On my wrist, 16 centimeters in circumference, it's an easy watch to wear. Lug-to-lug fairly compact at 47 millimeters. It's reasonably slim at 13.2 millimeters, but with a generously sloped cambered sapphire, and you'll note the double Gadron stepped bezel. This watch has a great deal of nuance, internally and externally, and it wears easily. On full bracelet, this watch is atypically equipped, as these usually came with leather straps. The Zenith bracelet is beautiful, handsomely designed, and very comfortable on the wrist. The lug spacing is 20 millimeters, so if you want to be fluid and convert from strap to bracelet and back, that is the size strap you would order. The bracelet is nicely executed, more of a dress bracelet than a sports bracelet. It has a staggered pattern of intermediate small links and large primary links, as well as satin and polished finish. Underneath, you can see big channels to avoid pinching skin, pulling hair, or trapping wrist heat, and each individual sizable or removable link is fixed with screws, no pin sleeves here. The clasp is double deployant and nicely wrought, stainless steel like the rest of the watch. It's a double folding clasp, and I always say that double folding is a little bit better for the sake of small wrists. So in terms of ergonomics, if you're like me, sleight of wrist, this is a great combination. Bracelet and double fold clasp. Jumping back to the case, you can see that Zenith didn't build oversized watches, but the cases were downright Baroque, a combination of circular Gadron, fluted or beveled and sculpted lugs, lozenge-inspired vintage-style chronograph pushers, and the old-style Zenith Star logo on the crown. Flip it over, you can see that the lugs were perforated back then. One of the things Terinitov did that I actually like is he went to solid lugs, but this does make the watches from the late 90s, early 2000s easier to transition over to a strap if you have a conventional tool. The pusher adjusters on the flank control all calendar functions except for the date, which still uses a conventional quickset. Inboard, all good things. Black dial with stylized Roman numeral applique hours, outboard a tachymeter scale, giving this one an overtly sporty manner, silver on black print for a muted tone against the black base, slightly countersunk sub-registers, a coaxial indicator for chronograph hours, and a moon phase at 6 o'clock, complete calendar, date, day and month, apertures for the day and the month, Dauphine style hands, faceted and polished, the chronograph and El Primero, so you can see it has that smoother than usual sweep as a 10 beat per second rather than 8 beat or 6 beat per second chronograph, and of course turning it all over. The fun continues on the case back. Let me do my best to open this one up and get close. It's not the easiest thing in the world to portray the movement of a watch on a bracelet, but I'm going to do my best here. All right. Now you can see the El Primero caliber 410. Around about 1997-1998, there was a redesign of the escapement, so the 410 and the 400 became the 400 and 410Z respectively, and this is one of those watches. Around 2002, late 2001, they stopped certifying these as chronometers, so you can place this chronometer certified El Primero 410Z roughly between 1998 and early 2002 in terms of production. Automatic winding, 52-hour power reserve, high beat, 36,000 vibration per hour beat rate, and a wonderfully open and visible movement. It does feature that quick set date as well as the complete calendar, and it is a conventional simple calendar. A lateral clutch column wheel chronograph, and I love this because the El Primero is one of the automatic chronos that gives you a better view of the chronograph mechanism. It doesn't cover it underneath a winding bridge, and you could see the column wheel interacting with its levers, and you can see the driving wheel of the chronograph moving into and out of contact with the center. You can also see the recentering hammers falling on the heart cams at center. The watch 30 meters water resistant, and bidirectional winding for smooth action on the wrist so you don't hear that rotor wobble. A sporty watch, if perhaps not the ultimate sports watch outright, not being swimmable, nevertheless, this is a watch for all occasions and all seasons. Perhaps my favorite Zenith ever. See it and make it yours on the Watchbox.